All right, this is the month of Kislev, and this is the ninth month of the Jewish holiday. For those that is joining us and you do not understand why we're worshiping the Lord on the Jewish holidays, it'd be great if you have the app and just go all the way back. We've been doing this for several years after I came into the knowledge of it. I really forgot. Oh, I think it was a YouTube video that I was watching. Interview. Benny Hinn was interviewing. What is his name? The author of the book here, Chuck Pierce. Thank you, Jose. And one of Benny Hinn's spiritual sons told him about how they was practicing these principles in their church, and one of his spiritual sons from Alabama, and how they just begin to experience just overflow in every area as they begin to inaugurate the principles of monthly first fruits. So we believe in first fruits, but I was not really in the knowledge of that people still celebrate monthly first fruits. I knew about monthly first fruits, a new moon celebration, but I didn't know that God seen it from that particular perspective. I got the book, I began to read it. And I didn't bring the church into it at the first. I just got a group of people, and we did it privately. We went through the book for a year, and then I began to introduce it to the church. I have taught on signs. I've taught on how God moves in His creation, how He created the sun and the moon. They are clocks for the earth, and we know that the Americans, we're up on the Gregorian calendar, in which we kind of follow the lunar, not the lunar, the solar system. And the Jewish nation, the people in the Middle East, the majority of them, not all of them, still is on the timetable of God, which is the lunar system. Other words, telling time by the moon, we tell time by the sun. So it was always, from God's perspective, was the moon. That's why they have what we call new moon celebrations. And there's a reason why anytime God establishes something, there's a spiritual connotation behind it. And that's what you and I always want to get, the spiritual connotation behind it. And you can see, all of us have heard the law of cause and effect. And if we focus on the cause of the thing, I would say the effects of the thing, and never trace the effects back to the cause, you will never be able to get the significance of the thing. And I believe that's one of the problems with a lot of people today, and even the nation of the children of Israel. When they came out of Egypt, they saw all these signs, wonders, and miracles. That was the effect of Moses obeying God and bringing what God wanted to do from the heavens into the earth through his obedience. They saw the signs, wonders, and miracles, but it did not cause change in them because they didn't trace it back to the source, God himself. And God, the source, was more of a reality than the effects of God. Moses knew the ways of God. The children of Israel knew the acts of God. That's even today. Signs, wonders, and miracles will not cause people to always believe and trust God. The children of Israel, we see it in the nation, we see it with the children of Israel come out of Egypt. We see it with 40 years God providing for them. But only two families entered the promised land that came out of Egypt. That still fascinates me today. And so it's no different than today. So we worship God every new moon because they had new moon celebrations. But none of these celebrations mean anything if it's not from our heart. That's what God looks at. It could become a ritual. If anything can become a ritual, reading the Bible can become a ritual. Prayer can become a ritual. Everything must spring from the heart. It must be heartfelt that touches God. That's what touches God. So let's dive into this here. It's not a long subject. today. Those that do not have the manual that we're reading out of, the name of the manual or book, A Time to Advance, Understanding the Significance of the Hebrew Months. The author is Apostle Prophet, well, more of a prophet, but he really apostolic, Chuck Pierce.
To watch the rest of this powerful message, download Panorama's app, which is available in all app stores by searching Panorama Christian Center. Create an account to stay connected with Panorama Christian Center. One word from God will change your life. Blessings.